Hey everyone, welcome back to Doki Literature Club. We're not a poem to start this episode. We're sat staring into Monica's eyes for eternity while she has like small conversation with us. I'm going to try a few things. I'll go through this little conversation. Part of me does want to see all the conversations, but I think now it's going to loop eventually, is my guess. But I'm going to try and exit the game at some point. So I'm going to go through this little piece right now that she's just talking to me about, and then I'm going to do some exploration. Okay? It's just an immediate skip. You know, it's around the time that everyone in my year starts to think about college. It's a really turbulent education. We're at the height of this modern expectation that everyone has to go to college, you know. Finish high school, go to college, get a job, or go to grad school, I guess. It's like a universal expectation that people just assume is the only option for them. They don't teach us in high school that there are other options out there. Like trade schools and stuff, you know? Or freelance work. Or the many industries that value skill and experience more than formal education. But you have all these students who have no idea what they want to do with their life. And instead of taking the time to figure it out, they go to college for business or communication or psychology. Not because they have an interest in those fields, but because they just hope the degree will get them some kind of job after college. So the end result is that there are fewer jobs to go around for those entry-level degrees, right? So the basic job requirements get higher, which forces even more people to go to college. And colleges are also businesses, so they just keep raising the prices due to the demand. So now we all have these young adults, tens of thousands of dollars in debt with no job. But despite all that, the routine stays the same. Are you on like r/business or something, Monica? Well, I think it's going to start getting better soon. But until then, our generation is definitely suffering from the worst of it. Okay, there might be on r/millennial then. I just wish high school prepared us a little better with the knowledge that we need to make the decision that's right for us. Right. Next time I get a conversation message, I'm going to exit the game, I've decided. Come on, Monica, hit me with another story. I want to see how this plays out. Monica? Monica? Okay. Let's see if I can exit the game. Any settings changes will be lost. Are you sure you want to exit Doki and return to the desktop? Can I go to the menu? You know what? So this is the menu. If I click on this, what happens now? I come back here. What just happened? I just had an awful dream. I was hoping those would stop, now that it's just the two of us. I guess that was wishful thinking. Andalono, I don't know if you would have any idea. Well, if you know what might be causing that, could you try to do something about it? Whenever it happens, it almost feels like I've been killed or something. It's really a horrible feeling. If you could figure out what's causing that, I'll love you forever. Now, where was I? So she doesn't like this. Okay, the college message again. I'm going to exit the game again. I want to see if I go back again, what happens. You're back. I had another really bad dream. You're not the one doing that to me, are you? It seems to happen whenever you quit the game. So if you could try to avoid doing that, I would be really grateful. Don't worry, I don't think it's caused me any harm, aside from the mental scarring. I'll be fine as long as my character files stay intact. Now, where was I? So this is now going to come back to the school or something, or some... yeah. I'm just going to do this one more time and see if I get a new unique message. Oh, there's the files on there as well. Hi, Andalono. I see you quit the game on me again. I know I asked already, but can you seriously please not do that so much? It makes me feel like I'm trapped in hell. Why would you want to do that to me? There's nothing wrong with my character file, right? Maybe you should make a backup of it or something. If you find the games file in some kind of file browser, I should be right in the characters folder. I'm all that's left there, so I just want to make sure you don't run the risk of losing me. Just stay here with me from now on, okay? I still have lots of things to talk about. Now, where was I? Monica? Monica? I'm just tormenting her. Okay, I'm just going to accept the fact that you need to quit the game once in a while. I'm starting to get used to it anyway. Besides, it makes me happy that you always come back. So I guess it's not so bad. I'm sorry for making such a big deal out of it. And I love you no matter what, so you can do whatever you need to do. Now, where was I? I'm going to do this one more time, but I think that might be the final message. And then I will click on Files here and see what that is. Hi again, Andolono. I missed you. Were you making sure my character file was okay for me? The one in the file browser, I mean, I should be right in the characters folder. I'm all that's left here, so I just want to make sure you don't run the risk of losing me. Anyway, I have lots to talk about. Let's continue our conversation now, okay? Now, where was I? Okay, we're going to the file section next. This is better than what I thought I was going to do. I thought I was going to have to go to a desktop screen and do it from there, but it looks like the game itself has a file thing. Characters, Monica. I can either open it or delete it. Yeah, sure, why not? Let's see what this does to the game. Hi again, Andolono. Yeah, I thought there was going to be something like this happening. What's happening? Andolono, what's happening to me? It hurts. It hurts so much. Help me, Andolono. Okay. Please hurry and help me. Help me. So the game is trying to find Monica? Did you do this to me, Andolono? Did you? Did you delete me? How could you? How could you do this to me? You were all I had left. I sacrificed everything for us to be together. Everything. I loved you so much, Andolono. I trusted you. Do you just want to torture me? Watch me suffer? Were you only pretending to be kind just to hurt me even more? I never thought anyone could be as horrible as you are. You win, okay? You win. You killed everyone. I hope you're happy. I won the Doki Doki Literature Club Battle Royale. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Thank you. There's nothing left now. You can stop playing. Go find some other people to torture. I got an achievement for ruining everything. Andolono, you completely, truly make me sick. Goodbye. I still love you. I can't help it. What's wrong with me? How horrible am I for you to hate me this much? All my friends. I did so many awful things. So many selfish and disgusting things. Yeah, I know. But you're talking about it like, you know, how worrying it is and how easy it is just to delete someone. Like how easy it is to delete yourself. You deleted 3 of your friends. You know. I shouldn't have done any of this. I'm just messing up a world that I don't even belong in. A world that you wanted to be a part of. I ruined it. I ruined everything. Maybe that's why you deleted me? Because I destroyed everything that you wanted. How could I do that to someone I love? That's not love. That's... I've made up my mind. Andolono, I know I said that I deleted everyone else, but that was kind of an exaggeration. I couldn't find it in myself to do it, even though I knew they weren't real. They were still my friends, and I loved them all, and I loved the Literature Club. I really did love the Literature Club. That's why I'm going to do this. I know it's the only way for everyone to be happy. And if I really love you, then hey, the happy music's back! This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. Monica's not on the title screen anymore, game. It's an ordinary school day like any other. As usual, I'm surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. I always tell myself it's about time it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. Hey, Andalono. Well, there already is one girl. It's Sayori. We've not seen her for a while. That girl is Sayori, my neighbour and good friend since we were children. We used to walk to school together every day. And recently, we've picked up that habit once again. Andalono, are you proud of me? For what? You know, for waking up on time. Well, you've been doing that for a while now. Well, you never even said anything about it. Even though we walk to school together like every day. Well, yeah. I always thought it was implied. It's embarrassing to say out loud. Come on, please. It's good motivation. Fine. I'm proud of you, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students, making their daily commute. By the way, Andalono, have you decided on a club to join yet? Is there going to be a literature club anymore? Because Monica hasn't founded it. A club? I told you, I'm not. I start to say what I always do, that I'm not interested in joining any clubs. But something tells me Sayori would take more offense to that now. After all, how could I tell her that clubs are a waste of time, when she's starting a club of her very own? Actually, yeah. I think I've decided on a club. Really? Which one? Tell me. I think I'll keep it a surprise. Boo. You meanie. Be patient, you'll find out soon enough. I used to ask myself why I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl. But I started to realise that in a way, I envy her. When Sayori puts her mind to something, she can accomplish great things. So that's why I feel like I should do something special for her. The school day is ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stand up, gathering my motivation. Let's see. I recall the room number of the club from a flyer I saw. I walk across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Before long, I find the room. I timidly open the door in front of me. Hello? Ah, Andalono. What are you doing here? Well, I glance around the room. Huh? So you're the Andalono that Sayori's always talking about. Thank you for stopping by. It's a pleasure to meet you, Andalono. We're the Literature Club. I hope you enjoy your visit. Come on, Yori. No need to be so formal. He's going to think that we're really strict or something. Sorry, Natsuki. The tall one, whose name is apparently Yori, seems to be quite shy compared to the others. In comparison, the girl named Natsuki, despite her size, seems like the assertive one. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. I look forward to working with you. Working? Andalono, don't tell me. That's right. The club I've decided to join is yours, Sayori. The Literature Club. Sayori's eyes light up. No way. No way! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey. Well, if Sayori's this happy, then I'm sure it wouldn't be bad to have you around. Not to mention there's 4 of us now. That means we can become an officially recognised club. I don't know what to say. We have to celebrate. What an appropriate day for that, isn't it? Yeah. After all, Natsuki decided to... Hey, don't ruin the surprise. Sorry. Everyone, sit down at the table, okay? How about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Natsuki and Yori walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yori opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Ooh-ah! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes, decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! Wow, those look amazing! Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabbed one first, then I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talked with her mouth full as she's already managed to get the icing on her face. I turned the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down and fall into a diabetic coma. The icing is sweet and full of flavour. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Well, of course it is. I'm a pro, after all. There's no need to thank me or anything. As Natsuki struggles to accept the compliment, Yori returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places the teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Already trying to impress our new member, Yori? That's not... Insulted, Yori looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yori faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, Andalono, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Then, not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yori's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yori? Well, let's see. Yori traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favourites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yori goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds a comfort in the world of books, not people. But, you know, I like a lot of things. Don't feel intimidated if you don't read much, okay? I'm certain we can find something that we have in common. Hey, Yori. Well, about, you know, the third thing you said. Manga? That's right. Natsuki tends to read manga in the club room. Don't just say that! For some reason, Natsuki seems embarrassed by it. Besides, manga is literature too, you know. So if Andalona wants to read some of my manga, then don't try to stop him or anything. Natsuki, I wouldn't do such a thing. However, it could also be nice for us to diversify ourselves a little. You know what, oneself works there as well. You can take this opportunity to try something new as well. Wouldn't you agree, Andalona? Maybe, sensing the tension, Sayori jumps in. Maybe we can all try something new. I think it could be fun. And we'll all get to know each other a little bit better too. Sayori, where are we going with this? I mean, that's the kind of thing literature clubs do, right? I don't disagree or anything. Yeah, you're right as usual, President. Hehehe. Guess that means I should try and pick up a novel or something, huh? Well, that would make two of us. I wouldn't mind doing it if I'm not the only one. Then, as for Yori... I have to read manga? Jeez. You're the one suggesting we diversify. You should be a little more open-minded. It's kind of hurtful. Hurtful? I didn't realise. With a guilty expression, Yori thinks to herself. I'm sorry for disrespecting your interest, Natsuki. If you're into it, then I'm sure it's a worthy form of literature. Are you just saying that? No. I've realised my error. So, if you're willing to consider starting a novel, then I'll offer my gratitude by finding a manga to read as well. Really? I mean, it makes me happy that you do that for me, Yori. You can trust me to find something that you'll really like, okay? Same here. Perhaps I'll visit the bookstore after the club meeting. Just you? Would you like to come along with me? If you don't mind. Not at all. I always go alone, so... Yeah, me too. This is so cute. Sayori, shut up. I'll show you some manga there too, okay? Yes. I look forward to it. Natsuki and Yori start to clean up the food. This is so much more civilized. I do feel sorry for Monika though. I'm wondering if there's going to be a way for me to restore Monika. You know, build Monika back up again, please. I guess the meeting's over, huh? Yeah, looks like it. It's nice to see everyone getting along. Isn't it? I think everyone likes you too, Andalono. You think so? Well, everyone always seems to get along a little better with you around, Sayori. Aw, Andalono. Don't say something like that. It's embarrassing. Well, whatever. I was surprised when you told me you were starting a club. But I think you're pulling it off just fine. We're going to make it the best club ever. Now that you've joined, every day is going to be so much fun. Hey, Andalono, I really want to thank you. I mean, I'm really happy that you joined the club and everything. But the truth is, I already knew you were going to. There's actually something else. I wanted to thank you for getting rid of Monika. That's right. I know everything that she did. Maybe it's because I'm the president now. But I really know everything, Andalono. I know how hard you tried to make everyone happy. I know about all the awful things that Monika did to make everyone really sad. But none of that matters anymore. It's just us now. And you made me the happiest girl in the whole world. I can't wait to spend every day like this. With you. Forever and ever. Or ever. No. Eh? What's happening? I won't let you hurt him. Who? It hurts. Ah. I'm sorry, I was wrong. This is Monika, isn't it? There's no happiness here after all. Goodbye, Sayori. Goodbye, Andalono. Goodbye, Literature Club.
Can you hear me? Hi, it's me. So you know how I've been like practicing piano and stuff, and not really any good at it yet, like at all. But I wrote you a song, and I was kind of hoping that I could show it to you because I worked really, really hard on it. So yeah. Every day I imagine a future where I can be with you. In my hand is a pen that will write a poem of me and you. The ink flows down into a dark puddle. Just move your hand right the way into his heart. But in this world of infinite choices, what will it take just to find that special day? What will it take just to find that special day? Have I found everybody a fun assignment to do today?
Wow.
When you're here, everything that we do is fun for them anyway.
It's just deleting itself.
When I
This game. This game, man. I've never played anything like this.
Does my pen only write bitter words for those who are dear to me? Is it love if I take your is it love if I set you free?
Oh, is that me on the picture? That looks cool.
The ink flows down into a dark puddle. How can I write love into reality? If I can't hear the sound of your heartbeat, what do you call love in your reality? And in your reality, if I don't know how to love you.
Thanks, Monica. Remove game script. Thank you. This is my final goodbye to the Literature Club. I finally understand. The Literature Club is truly a place where no happiness can be found. To the very end, it continued to expose innocent minds to a horrific reality. A reality that our world is not designed to comprehend. I can't let any of my friends undergo the same hellish epiphany. For the time it lasted, I want to thank you. For making all of my dreams come true. For being a friend to all of the club members. And most of all, thank you for being part of my Literature Club. With everlasting love, Monica. Error required files are missing or corrupt. Please run reset.sh to repair and reset the virtual machine. Oh. Reset.sh. Reset the virtual machine. All modified entities, environments, and data will be reverted to their original state. I guess we've completed the game, so I presume now if I say yes. This will reload everyone's files, and if I go to new game, we'd be able to start a new game. But I don't know. I've never played anything like this. This game is not suited for children or those who are easily disturbed. Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a positive experience playing the game. Would you like to review detailed content warnings which contain spoiler and others? No. So I think this is what happened when playing this game. Yeah. Happy music again. I think we've restored the game back to normal. I guess I gotta check some other things out. Are my loads back? No, it deleted every single one of my save games. And I can recreate my name. Wow. What a game. Okay, so this isn't the only thing in the game. So this is going to end it for this episode. There are some side stories here. So Trust Part 2, Understanding and Understanding Part 2. To get all 6 stories... Oh, the side stories are stories for friendship that are unrelated to the events of the main game. To get all 6 side stories, try writing poems with different characters and viewing their special scenes in DDLC. Okay, I'll try and get some of these side stories then, and like look into getting the other ones for the unlocks. Maybe we'll do an episode where we go back and pick like different decisions and so on. Maybe, yeah. You know what? I'll do the side stories first in the next part. So we'll do side story 1 next episode. Why don't we in files again? I'm kind of intrigued by this though. So all the characters are back now. What were the other files? Interesting. Okay. But yeah, I'll do the first side story. Maybe do this one. And then if we have to do some unlocking on the main story, then we'll do some alternate like decisions. There's no new mail. So I never got anything from this mail either. But just want to see some final things. So pictures. We have like the Doki Club background. I guess these have just been unlocked and I've been doing things. Like these are like all the different decisions we could have made. And here's like the playlist of the music. Okay, perfect. Anyway, if you enjoyed the Doki Doki Literature Club series, this was my first blind playthrough. And what did I think of the game? The game's incredible. Like, it made such difficult decisions, and it's unlike anything I've played before. Like, the game itself, like, deleting characters. I guess Monica was sort of, like, tied into the game itself. But I don't know if, like, the game engine also was, like, a unique character. I couldn't really figure that out. Or if it's just, like, Monica, like, worked out that she was in, like, a game or something and that she could modify the game environment herself. And that she just wanted to, you know, be the only one. And it was really interesting, this play on, like, characters that they just disappear when the game turns off and so on. And that they could have, like, thoughts and stuff. I enjoyed this. Anyway, if you enjoyed this playthrough, leave a like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you next time to do some side stories. I don't know how many more episodes we're going to do of this, but man, I'm open to try and get like as much content as I can get out of this. Thanks a lot for watching. Goodbye.